against Lesh. The fact that Lesh can harass you so easily and your lack of armor makes it very difficult for you to fight this engagement. It's not a good... I mean, Tiny doesn't win the majority of his lanes against ranged heroes, to be honest. Harassing is a bit too easy. And your lane control suffers compared to the majority of casters and spell heroes.
Yeah, it can be a bit tough. The cleave alone is not great, right? I think for the most part, Monkey King is sometimes the exception to winning a lot of melee versus ranged matchups, just because he's got basically a ranged attack range. So he can definitely do well there. The top lane, at least, it shouldn't be too bad. Early on, Lawless has to be a little bit cautious of the Panda, just Crystal Nova. It's quite annoying. The attack speed's slow and the move speed slow really does end up kind of making the hero sometimes feeling a bit weak here. So they almost get a kill, and they will get a kill down bottom.
Wow. Now, Ghost got playing this really aggressively and necessarily underestimating the enchanters. I am surprised they don't run the Rubik top and enchantment and CM block, honestly, considering the lanes. Because you can deal with the enchanters much better with CM, because you can frostbite her, tap her through, and the Rubik can actually reduce some of the impact that Lina and Axe can do in the lane. Because Fate Bolt's a great way to make sure Lightstrike Array can't get you with like 3-4 extra hits, right? INS, this is a team that likes to snowball. They usually don't make any mistakes in the early mid game, and that always leads them to having a really huge lead. At the
Panda may be dead, by the way. He is.
Yes, he is. That usually ends up having a huge lead that most teams cannot contest with. However, we have seen Omega do some pretty impressive comebacks from playing from behind. They're a really good team playing from behind, so we'll see this mid game kind of favors them a bit more. But I'd be afraid about this one against Quincy, because Quincy Crew's playing their style.
Yeah, INS, meanwhile, down bottom, needs another impetus. There's the Hadouken. They need one more, and they're not going to find it. He's going to be alive just by the skin of his teeth.
That was because of the 2 points in Hope Stop that Oscar committed there, huh?
Yep.
And the extra stun. The Satyr Tormentor still looking for Oscar. One more hit will do the trick here.
He doesn't have mana.
And he has a salve too, so it's fine, it's fine. Alright, that was really scary though. I mean, this Enchantress is actually winning the lane alone. And the top lane, they're putting a lot of pressure on the Sven as well. They don't have any lane that is giving them...
That was definitely very, very, dangerous to his health.
Dark Mago, thank God, has the illusion rune though, pushing actually Quinn back to the Kinesis. This is the rotation you can take advantage of with the Rubik. Dark Mago is forced to illusion rune, and that saves him from SVG's damage. The bottle as well, making sure that SVG can't hunt him down as easily. Dark Mago comes back in, hoping for the kill, avoids the stomp. That war stomp, by the way, and INS will have the Fate Bolt ready for SVG. I think SVG might just die here. They toss him in. There we go. Fate Bolt to finish him off, and it works out. Nice rotation here by INS. Very good rotation here. And I was impressed by the toss combo.
Yeah, nice job there, INS. I think it's just recognizing this rank. He is not stronger than Alina, unfortunately. Mr. Stomp's here as well for a follow. A Panda nearby to slow the attack speed. Lelis is going to rotate on over. Wants kills on the boards, and now Quinn wants it on the action too. Panda's going to try and get himself denied. Nearly does, but it's going to be Mr. Stomp's overall. Has rotated here as well, but he's in some serious trouble. No longer cannot run Quinn. Trying to deny himself to the neutrals, will not be able to. Quinn's going to even have a nice stack here to farm. I'm not sure if really Omega can contest this right now.
No, they should play this really soon. So, bottom lane they also catch Oscar, by the way. I don't think Oscar can get away. Yep. The Dark Crow Summoner with extra net. However, they're going to play harder in the top lane. There's INS nearby. Lightstrike Array, nice by MSS. They body block him, INS! What a body block! And they kill MSS just with Crystal Maiden's damage. Quinn, though, is back again, trying to find Mingate. He has the ball keyed and they're alone. They're going to get a counter kill here on the carry. Much more valuable than that kill MSS. INS regretting coming here. Telekinesis to get him away. He has Tranquil Boots activated in a second. He should be faster now than Leshrac. Nope. He takes that away easily with a single auto attack, and now INS should be dead. As long as Quinn keeps stopping those Tranquils from happening. He has the Pulse Nova. Oh, what?
He's
I guess not. He's going to let him leave. Okay, it's nighttime.
I'm not sure if I didn't toggle the vision. I thought for sure he would have seen him there. I apologize, but he must have not had vision.
So I will just mention that play by Takbao was actually won by luck, was Navi versus Liquid Vein, the new Liquid, where they got Apex. And that's why they now forced the nerf.
Oh, Quinn in trouble. Stampede will nuke him down. Dark Michael just needs to show up. The damage, actually, it's going to be Panda again with a maiden auto attack, just murdering everyone. Nice job, Panda.
Alright, well, that's pretty good. They stop Quinn.
For now, though, he's going to come back with an Arcane Rune in his bottle, and I'm pretty sure without Stampede, he is just going to run at this Tier 1 tower and pretty much not care for anything.
Alright, he's going to keep on farming it.
For SVG's courier, delivered something, and now it's going to deliver death to SVG as it revealed his location. SVG just going in there, dewarding with a couple of sentries, making sure that, it's a bit dangerous for Quincy Crew make that Omega to be farming in this area. They've been constantly having a little bit of a ward battle there.
Oh, Quinn. I see what he's trying to do now. He's not actually trying to take towers just yet. He's trying to steal stacks from Sven. Very clever as well. Another prediction, but this time by Quincy crew, right? They know they have stacks for Sven to recover because his lane did not go.
A Spectral Dagger after him here. He's gonna live, but he will be forced to go home and heal. And even they get a kill on the Dark Mago.
Yeah, he went for the rune there, and now it's becoming a bit dangerous. Nice INS denying the rune, but he might die as a result here. They have Split Earth, Sven beat just to save INS' life, and also Oscar is in trouble himself. Went the wrong way, got actually surprised by that enchant, and Oscar should be going down. SPG, now I get why everyone hates SPG Enchanter so much, because my goodness, he has been dominating this game.
Yeah, he really has.
What a play.
Yawar even is going to attempt to steal these Ancients with the Blade Mail. He actually can reasonably do it. So they're going to be going then to try and reclaim the triangle. SVG slowing down INS, who has the telekinesis in a second. We do have the first point in Untouchable, but plenty of magic damage there for SVG. They're going to lose the top tower for this. Oh my goodness, can they get the kill even? They really are struggling, but finally with the Fable to secure the kill.
Okay, they get rid of SVG, which honestly, I would usually say, oh, it's a support kill, but
Scott, who does not yet have the Stampede, as up the stairs they go. SVG is going to scout him. Enchant ready in 1 more second here. Will connect it thanks to the range creep giving him the vision. The rest of Omega, though, will rotate him from the tier 1 tower, looking like they're ready to tussle as they get the war cry. Spectral Haunts to go on the way in. Quinn is really doing some damage here to Dark Mago, as now there's the Stampede to retreat. They do not want to fight this one. Are going to be, well, everyone here actually near the jungle. MSS on the high ground, could find a big LSA, and he will onto 2 heroes, has the Laguna Blade at the ready. There goes Dark Mago. Mingate cannot stun them fast enough. Oscar with a 3-man stomp. He's going to allow them to get the kill, at least onto SVG. In the meantime, though, Lelis dunks 1. Panda now starting to let it go, but Mingate in some serious trouble. They're going to get the kill onto MSS as well. Yawar can't really fight as well in the freezing field, but it's going to be Quinn with the magic damage, Chain Lightning, I believe, to get the kill there. Lightning Storm.
Yawar is close to dying because Avatos is available in a second. Yawar is really biding his time. We see INS has Lightning Storm again. Cancel on Yawar, but doesn't have enough mana for telekinesis. Unfortunately, they can't catch up to him. I think Milo has no blink dagger just yet. I love that.
Gonna be dead.
One of the advantages of Tiny, of course, mid is that you can gank the triangle super easily, even without map control. So that always
casual dunk onto the INS core.
That's movement speed to go into the enemy triangle. You to TP away, but that Milo has no TP. Just get that Mago out. They know who's the most important target, and they'll go just for him. They've been committed Laguna, they find the Rubik as well, and now this is where the beautiful Dota starts to falter, because Omega, that was a good idea if it wasn't because he didn't have a TP ready to get away from that engagement. Obviously, Quincy's going to contest this, and you lose 3 for your carry. It ends up being a really good trade for Quincy, and Leshrac participates in all 3 kills as well.
Yeah, and even get some right. So it's not too. I agree with you. It's not too bad of a deal if you lose your positions 3, 4, and 5, like Quincy lost right in that last fight, which is why we were.
The good guys. How is it what good guys do? Anyway, Quinn. Yule Scepter, they do stop the Centaur. Oh, they missed time that stun though, which gives him an opportunity to kill Quinn, but it's very difficult still to get a slice shot. Godstrike is committed here. They slowed down Mingate, and that will guarantee the kill of Mingate, even if he does finish off Quinn. Another favorable trade for Quincy Brew. That Malo still without Blink Dagger. Why is INS walking in there? Genuinely, actually don't know what he was thinking there.
Maybe he was,
doesn't go in.
you know what? He was probably trying to bait for them in case they had Dark Mago Blink, but even then, I think they're all.
They didn't have Dark
full
Mago
HP.
Blink. They should know that. He's in your team.
Listen, I agree, but I think that's the kind of play you make, right? And then next time when he runs in, everyone just hugs the Rubik, and there's a big avatar. I don't know, dude. You know, I mean, he was gonna be dead no matter what, unfortunately. So.
What I can tell is that both teams clearly have a good idea of what they're doing. Like, both teams have a really good tactical sense.
Might have the jump here as well into Dark Mago. No, not anymore. He's right underneath the Sentry, though. Oh, but he's still going to make the jump. The creep already dead. The entirety of Omega making the jump here, running over towards Lelis. There's the Yule Scepter for Quinn. This time, he will not mess up the combo. They do have the Stampede, but Dark Mago stunned for about a third of it, so he doesn't get very far. The toss, though, might just save his life, as there's the call onto Oscar to keep him locked down. Beautiful 2-man stun there from Oscar. Will ensure the kill, and then onto Quinn. Spell stolen, being the Dragon Slave, but now maybe in trouble is INS. Laguna Blade there to kill him. Wallace blinks in. He wanted the dunk. He's not going to find it. Instead, he's going to find a Tiny who's going to jump him. Dark Mago might be dead for this one. As they already have
face
the haunts. Yeah, they're not able to find him. No, they're going to catch him for this. It's a bit too aggressive there from Dark Mago. In my opinion, they're really getting the kill, sure, on the offlaner, but he does die for it.
Right, I don't know, it's hard to say that because killing the axe is so important to slow down the enemy team in this game, and you already got your Blink Dagger, so you're kind of slowing down the axe.
MSS.
MSS?
Yeah, he walked back the wrong direction.
We have double edge. You know, they waste the hook stop though, which means they can't continue this team fight. Well, Panda wants to know. He's like, oh, we see SVG. Ping, ping, ping. They ping all around. And they didn't commit the freezing field. They know SVG can't do anything. They don't even want him to take the ward here. Guys, they protect the ward. Not just proceeding to go for SVG. Annoying, but a possible kill with Mask of Madness.
Yep, and the Echo Saber as well, guaranteeing you that second 2-for-1 special.
That's the first team fight.
Oh my god, you gotta be a little bit careful here now that that item is up. Panda, of course, extremely vulnerable to this, even with just the Manta style illusions by themselves. We'll see here as they're gonna smoke up inside of Omega. They feel strong with the BKB. Quincy, they might feel pretty strong as well. So there's the jump. They have found the Lesh with the Yule Scepter to buy time for the Haunt on in. The stun onto Quinn. It's the LSA though. Beautiful out from one, but Quinn's still dead. Panda that zapped through his ulti by his sister. SVG getting chunked by Mingate, who's not too interested in it anymore. Stolen Spell is the Laguna Blade. Still not enough for the likes of SVG, however, but it will be enough for them to kill Lelis. As Yawar now onto Oscar he goes. He's already dead. Mingate will be the final one to fall, just controlled by the supports of Quincy crew. And Yawar, well, against these targets that are all alone, just chunks through them. It's going to be a big win for Quincy.
Okay, that was a mistake by Omega. The original target prioritization is really good. Prioritization, sorry. Take down the Leshrac first and then go for the Axe. I think the Lina should be your next one, or Enchantress, because they deal big chunks of damage. A choice to go for Spectre there. I mean, if Sven had decided to just kill the Lina or Enchantress, he would have probably been able to kill at least one of them and gotten a better trade than trying to murder the Spectre with these two heroes annoying you in the backline. It's just very difficult. But that Malo's conjuring a Leshrac instead, so who is destroying these supports? Someone needs to murder the Lina right now. They have Toss, by the way, talking about murdering Lina. They heard me and they're going to go for MSS. Oh, but Berserker's call from Ellis might stop this from happening. Crystal Nova slowing down MSS still. And Malo's committing for this kill. Light Strike Array, nope, killed by the Frostbite. As they take a Roshan, though, this is looking pretty bad. They don't know about this Roshan just yet. The Aegis goes for Yawar. But they do murder SVG in the process. The toss is not going to be good enough. They do catch Quinn, though, and they put him back in the pit. Perfect telekinesis. As with this, they should be able to get 3 easy kills off Omega. Hopefully nobody dying here. Finally, a bit of a turning point for this team.
That was a good little counter engagement there.
They doesn't die. Nice playing with the trees, by the way, so he can't get Yule Scepter there. But in comes Yawar. They want to fight this. There's nobody here ready, and this could actually be a really good kill. Can they murder Oscar with Berserker's Call? Seems quite easy. They have so many stuns. They even stun Panda by accident, but they don't know about this. The Enchantress gets sent back from behind Mingate, going for Quinn. Can he die? Yes, they do it. As Mingate is trying to take a kill on Yawar as well. They're trying to take this death on their offlaner into a couple kills. They do murder MSS as well, going for Lelis, but again, Yawar is the problem, and he hasn't been stopped. Mingate murders everyone here but Yawar as Mago's searching after the Spectre. He's been slowed down, can't toss anything to him, and they just want to take away that Aegis. Blink Dagger's ready in 4 seconds. Can Yawar make it out of here with both lives? We'll see in a second as that Mago throws a tree, guesses he's not in the lane, and immediately Yawar goes into the lane. But now they see him with a toss, and that should be... Oh, what is that Yule Scepter doing? That should be his first life.
Yep. First life down, no one really to support him. It's going to be hard to get the second one. They can set up for the toss, but they're not confident.
Because bottom SPG is putting pressure and they're forced to back out here. Yeah, they don't know what the enemy team is going to be, and SPG is trying to kill the Rubik as Leshrac is coming in with his Boots of Travel. That Malo's been left alone. They're feeding off Omega's coordination, and Quinn might be able to finish off Dark Mago, but here comes Mingate again. Was it a bait? We'll never know, as Omega doesn't want to fight this any longer. INS survives SPG's murdering spree, and even gets the massive kill against them.
On MSS trying to wrap around here, likely to be caught, however. Gets a stun off, but yeah, he's not going to live.
Luckily, he was alone there. Like, if there was people around, they might have been able to turn that around, but there has to be Lelis as the issue, right?
That's LSA stolen as well here for our Rubik, so keep that in mind. The best second one in the fight.
The best spell you can steal from Lane, I would argue, besides Laguna. It's even better than
so much vision right now. Yeah. Oh, they missed the call though. That's big.
Can they fight this? Well, with a hawk, certainly seems like it. Quinn activates BKB, and that's the turning point I was talking about. Mingate has to use his, but he can't chase after Quinn. Panda's forced to use a freezing field, and Berserker's called to cancel it. That's 2 dead. Let Mago down. We have Mingate still with his BKB, finally lost it, but so did Omega.
2 buybacks.
Sorry, so did all of Quincy. Yeah, 2 buybacks from them. They want to continue fighting this, but Sven has been perma-stunned. It's impossible. These buybacks will be put to good use as Oscar has to TP away. That's the right choice. Omega decided to back out. Yeah, we were right about the BKBs there. Matt.
Yeah. luckily for them, it's going to be a long Roche, 90 seconds till he's respawned, so they don't have to buy back on the Sven and force basically a game-deciding, what for them could be a game-deciding loss if Roche was up now. So they are going to be lucky in that regard. They can be punished by these two buybacks, one of them on the mid lane, Tiny, which is going to severely...
BKB. You activate those two, and then you can purge it off if you want to. And of course, lack of Tiny BKB also makes it so that he can't...
He's in trouble. Yeah. He's dead. He's so far away from his team.
Yeah, Dark Mago shouldn't be doing this even if he's cutting lanes. He's going to go down. He needs to calm down. He needs to cut lanes. But not cut lanes like that. There's no point in doing it.
That's way too far. He was basically outside the tier 2 range, and even then, I mean, Quinn with Boots of Travel can always just purge off your haster, and he knows that too, so it's a bit unfortunate there. Just kind of maybe feeling the pressure. That's a dieback as well with the death timer penalty applied, so he's dead for 80, and that is more than enough time for Quincy to take this Roshan with Aegis and Cheese. It's a very unfortunately timed death for them. Roshan now just deciding, no, I'm going to respawn. And he does. And now a big item as well for our Lesh, who does have the Aghanim Scepter at the ready. Taking the 20 talents of the Pulse Nova damage, however, not the slow duration. So he...
happening, but this puts Quincy in a really strong position, because now they can push bottom, they can push mid from the triangle, they preserve this high ground, and there's not much Omega can do to contest them. They need to go for a smoke wraparound, and they really think they're confident in their team fight, but not like this, as Dark Mago gets caught out. There's the Haunt as well. They want to murder Dark Mago easily. Stampede is not going to help him, doesn't seem like it. Yo Scepter just to gain more time for Dark Mago, but at this point, Dark Mago, I mean, he's been surrounded and finally destroyed. So easy. Panda in trouble himself.
Because Yawar's doing this.
Aegis, not going to be taken from Yawar yet, and the stuns are too good. Offensive Force Staff to make sure Oscar goes down as well. Mingate doesn't get stunned by Ice Strike Array, but he also doesn't activate the BKB or the God Strength, so at least he's alive.
Yep, LSA stole a much better spell for INS there. Unfortunately, the team fight, I mean, the Haunt is just, they have to leave at this point in the game. The Spectre's just too strong with the Basher, and now the Eye of Scotty that they had in the fight, and Aegis. This Spectre is getting really, really freaking scary for them here. Nice job though, nice Haunts, good target prioritization. Quinn has to use the cheese there to eat, He's got to eat the cheese there to kill Dark Mago. That's a pretty good trade. It was a really good job by Panda, who decides to sacrifice himself in a great position. SVG in a great position. Yawar maybe a little bit dangerous now, as Panda will break the smoke. They're going to see him first, right underneath the Observer Ward. Invulnerable for now, but Mingate does not want to go immediately for the Sven. Panda's about to be eaten alive. He's got the ulti active. That's not going to stay for much longer, but they're going for the backliners now. Lelis in some trouble. Is not going to call off. Gets eaten by Mingate, who's going to get the Aghanim Scepter version of the Laguna Blade out from the lead up from very far away. But now Mingate, his BKB is expired, and he is just absolutely murder. Oscar trying to do his best here, but Quinn easily able to kill him during the TP duration, and Dark Mago, the lone survivor now of the team, who will be Yule stopped into the LSA combo and most likely killed here by the likes of Yawar, SVG, and MSS.
You don't have something to do with the Spectre. You need a Silver Edge. You need to either do that, or like the only ways to beat Spectre with Sven is Silver Edge or out tempo. You're not going to beat her like this. Despite you dealing a fair amount of damage towards Lelis, if Dark Mago reveals the smoke, it's just so difficult to take advantage of this. He shouldn't have done that at all.
Arm tier 4s and look to end the game here. But Quincy now in a very commanding position in this game. 21k net worth lead, 38 minutes into the game with a, was that 13 kill advantage for them? Kills really don't mean much, right? But just kind of showing you the pace of how the game's going. Astral Dagger stolen, not bad. Or Spectral Dagger, rather. So he'll yeet one on over to SVG to slow him down and cancel the clarity. Screw you, he says. Are they going to go for this? They feel strong. Oscar with a nice blink initiation onto 2 Superman Sven, though it's going to get reflected right back into the taunt. Dark Mago trying to finish off. At least someone does find SVG. As there's the Stampede. Mingate, though, his BKB duration already ended. Will find Yawar, though, stuck in between a very awkward place, but the LSA is going to stop Mingate from doing much more damage there, even keeping him locked down with the Split Earth. Old Lelis looking for a jump. Can he get the call off? Nope, he's going to be perma-stunned. The LSA again connecting onto 2, but it's Quincy who are looking for the road. They will find it, not before Yawar gets a kill with illusions, I think? Onto INS? I'm not sure what... Oh, no, he didn't. He did not.
Yeah, I'm curious as well. The Lightning Storm, I think, shows less confidence.
They found Dark Mago, though. They have Abyssal. Oh, he's gonna die.
This is a one play, though, that is kind of correct, I will say. Like, he was trying to cut the lanes. That was not the wrong play. The problem is that if you were cutting the lanes, if you're doing this kind of plays earlier, and you die once or twice because they fight you, it's fine. These things happen. But you haven't been doing that, right? You've been dying because you've been away from your team and overextending. Quinn did go for Lightning Storm damage.
Right. Yeah, and he's gonna murder INS with it.
Yeah, so easily. And also in trouble. Stampede almost cancelled here. Mingate comes by. Quinn. Yeah, BKB. That is a beautiful onset. Because we just so much attack speed. He went for the Hurricane like Disenchantment.
Migate eating the Abyssal Blade then. Yuwar beginning to pump the damage. He's all alone through the BKB, getting dunked as Lellis either is going to dunk a second. The GG's been dropped before he can dunk a third, but it will be Quincy taking game number 1 here. Nicely executed there on this trap. A few mistakes here, notably the tier 3 dive, but nice recovery there from Quincy as they stabilize, get a few pickups there onto the Tiny that proved to be crucial and win the game.
I think the point is not so much like there were some mistakes, or like there were very few mistakes. A bit of a fissure between the 4 players in Omega and Darkmago. It's clear that Darkmago is playing a completely different game. He's going against their smokes, he's going against their map.